As far as Jurassic Genetics are concerned, Jurassic Genetics, I guess as any other person who lived in the 1990s, got especially us as kids who were growing up in that time, got really, really excited about
The
Jurassic
Land
Park.
Before Time.
The Land Before Time, sure, Land Before Time, and there were dinosaurs there, you know. But Jurassic Park, right? So these folks, this guy, Dustin Turner, put together a Kickstarter for what's referred to as Jurassic Genetics. Currently, he's looking for a pledge goal of $10,000. He's got 55 days to go. 18 backers at this point. A total of $840 has been made. And Jurassic Genetics, for the most part, is what he's targeting as a free-to-play, create-your-own Jurassic Park. Very similar to a lot of theme park games. Actually, there's a very similar game currently available for both with iOS and Android, which is essentially this game that allows you to build your own Jurassic Park, level up your dinosaurs, etc. He's gathered a team from the research that I've done, a team of people who just love Jurassic Park and love tycoon-based games. And the idea is you're going to be able to generate and design your own Jurassic Park. And that's about all he's released. And you can see that the Kickstarter page is pretty sparse. He does have some artwork posted of stuff that he's been currently working on. Some imagery of the original Ford Explorer, Jeep Wrangler. His art looks pretty good. And there's no doubt about that this is a very, close tie to Jurassic Park. And I have no idea how long this is going to last, even if he, gets the funding. But he doesn't know he's not even sure. He's done artwork, and they're not even sure what engine they're going to use yet. They've mentioned CryEngine, Unreal, or Unity. And that's about all the details we have. He has been, for quite some time, been posting to a Facebook group that has about 2,000 likes and more artwork to look at. But I guess to start us off, what do you guys think about this? Is this, okay, let's assume that I personally like to get it funded. I'd like to play it, but let's assume that Universal is going to allow this to exist. So
there are some things that are a little too close. It feels like they could have used a little bit more originality. The vehicles look exactly like they are in Jurassic Park. That whole main building looks exactly like the one in Jurassic Park,
Bring that up,
which is cool. That worked really well for the movie and everything. But yeah, I would have liked to see maybe kind of put their own little spin on it instead of trying to copy exactly what was in the movie.
Right, Paul, I guess the artist isn't even the guy that put together the Kickstarter, because there's information about Paul Eldering, PaulElder Design.com. I was trying to figure that out. It's kind of needs a dash in there in that domain. Something, I don't know. But yeah, I guess there isn't enough data. I'd give him 25. See, and even his pledges go from 1 to 25. Clint, what do you think about this?
Well, I think the project looks. I'm interested, that's for sure. It's curious that they went for the longer campaign duration of, I guess, 60 days. And 10,000 is kind of on the low end for a game of this scope and with like the fidelity they're going for with the graphics. So it's great that he showed off T-Rex walking through the plains, and they have a proof of concept with their camera system. All that stuff is really good. I just think they're really going to struggle on the marketing side of things. their pitch video is not so good. It's basically just a bunch of words that fly in, and then they have their logo. And so we really need to see more effort, in these pitch videos. It's just not enough. There's some rare cases where, Justin, you talked about Hyperlight Drifter last time, and their pitch video was essentially just a trailer with game footage, but it was just so well done, and it had great music, and it was just well put together. This is entirely different. It's too short, and there's not enough information to really dig into all those questions that people, as potential investors, are going to have. And then he doesn't fill in any details on the page itself when you scroll down. Again, I mean, what they've done, these are probably guys who just want to focus on making the game, and they couldn't be bothered with doing too much of the marketing aspects, but they really should. Yeah, what I see there, it looks good. I expect a bit of an uphill battle for them, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that video, it's like you want to keep them short and sweet, but 18 seconds, maybe a little too quick. And then the music in the background sounds exactly like the music in the tutorial video in the movie Jurassic Park when like John Hammond is like on the video, pricks his finger or whatever. Dino DNA. And then at the end of the video, which is completely just text, is it says brought to you by or achieved with CryEngine 3. I'm like, what? That you did all those letters in CryEngine 3? Like, but I'm surprised that they didn't add any of the videos that or any of the footage of like the T-Rexes. It seems like they just have models and a few animations in right now, but at least put those in, because they look decent.
Yeah, definitely.
Overall, I
kinda
guess.
cool.
Oh, sorry, Clint. I mean,
Go for it.
I was going to say, overall, I'm excited, and I hope that Universal, Steven Spielberg, and probably the remaining members of the author, author's family is going to allow this to exist. So hopefully we'll be able to play Jurassic Genetics sometime soon.
Would you play it?
Would I play it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been playing the one on Android and iOS.
Oh.
And
okay.
Brenna she's, I would say, my wife has somewhere between 50 and 100 hours of playing this Android Jurassic Park Build-'em game.
But this is for PC, correct?
Right.
This is not, yeah. Yeah, I used to play like the Zoo Tycoon games, like back when I was probably around like 7th grade, and I remember one had dinosaurs in it, and that was awesome. But I'm not sure if I'm still really into the Tycoon style of games. It could be fun. And I think this one is going for less. This one definitely feels like more of actually running a cool, interesting dinosaur park that's like maybe more for adults as well, instead of just like the typical tycoon games you see nowadays that are almost really similar to like Facebook style games. I don't know. Clint, would you play it?
I probably... No, actually, these games are not really my cup of tea. Yeah, I never really played a lot of those tycoon games back in the day. SimCity is the closest that I've come to these sort of things, and it's just not really my thing, but doesn't mean it's not going to be good. Can't really speak too much towards the whole legal side of it. I mean, they are saying Jurassic, but Jurassic is an actual word. Is a specific age in history, and we are dealing with dinosaurs, but this is a game versus a movie property, so it's kind of timely that we're talking about this, since there's that whole kerfuffle with the Candy Crush Saga.
Yeah, Saga.
Going after the
Candy.
Banner Saga, so yeah, these sort of things are, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if, what studio is it? Or what company that holds the rights to Jurassic Park?
That would be Universal.
Universal, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they flexed a little bit, sent a cease and desist notice to them or something. I wouldn't be too surprised since.
And I think this could be. You guys think this could be something that was going through his head? Like maybe if I try to profit off of this, I might be asked to not. Right? And I he's going off course with this free-to-play genre, and maybe that's his motive. Is if I don't claim any income, although of course the Kickstarter income is claimed as income, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably like, let's see how close we can get to being just like Jurassic Park, and then if there is any pushback on that, then they'll maybe like just change the names, adjust a few things. Because there's nothing wrong with making a dinosaur park game, right? Just, he's definitely trying to, and I don't think it's a bad thing to play on people's feeling of nostalgia and love for a great movie.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So that was Jurassic Genetics.